Hello everyone, myself Dashanas, pursuing my studies at Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. Today I'm here to explain on the topic that is environmental management objectives. So this is the brief introduction about the topic that is effective environmental management aims to protect and preserve the natural world, ensuring a sustainable future for all. By implementing strategic objectives, organizations can minimize their ecological impact and contribute to the long-term health of the planet. So this is the project based on the environmental management objectives, how to keep the environmental objectives in a clear way. So these are the ways defining the environmental management, how to make the defining or environmental management in a very regulatory or to keep the resource management by not getting the pollutive preservations. That is regulatory compliance, that is adhering to environmental laws and regulations to mitigate legal risks and demonstrate social responsibilities. This is how to regulate the compliance. And second, that is resource optimization, or here, efficient use of natural resources such as energy, water, raw materials to reduce the waste and environmental footprints. Third is pollution preservation, that is implementing measures to minimize the release of harmful substances into the aims and also to preserve the soils. So this is the importance of environmental management. That is, there are three types of importance in environmental management. That is environmental productions, cost savings, and third is stakeholders engagement. In this environmental protection, that is how to safeguarding the natural ecosystems, habitats, and biodiversity to preserve and future generations. And second is the cost savings, that is how to reduce energy consumptions, waste disposal, and regulatory penalties can be lead to significant financial and also the benefits. Third will be that is the stakeholder engagement. This is how to demonstrating environmental responsibilities and also enhances the organization's reputations and public trust. Sustainable resource utilizations. In this, first will be renewable energy. Transitioning to clean, sustainable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydropower to reduce reliance on fossil fuels. Second is sustainable sourcing. In this, prioritizing the procurement of eco-friendly, renewable, and ethnically sourced raw materials and supplies. And third will be circular economy, minimizing waste through reuse, repair, and recycling to keep resources in circulation for as long as possible. Fourth, that is green building, designing and constructing energy efficient, sustainable buildings that can minimize environmental impact. Energy efficiency and conservations. In this energy efficiency and conservation, first will be lighting upgrades, replacing traditional lights bulb with energy efficient LED or CFL alternatives. Second, that is climate control, that is implementing programmable thermostals and improving insulations to optimize heating and cooling. Third will be equipment upgrades, replacing old inefficient appliances and electronics with Energy Star certified models. Fourth, that is renewable energy, installing on-site renewable energy sources such as solar panels or wind turbines. Reduction and recycling. In this, there are three types of waste reduction and recycling. That is, first, reduce. Minimize waste generation through efficient processes and informed purchasing decisions. Second, that is reuse. Reduce, reuse, recycle. These are the three ways how to make the waste reduction and recycling make possible. In the second, reuse, repurpose items and materials whenever possible to extend their useful life. Recycle. So when we reduce and reuse after by using recycle. So this is by implementing comparisons recycling programs in order to diverge from landfills and synchronization. Here comes the topic, that is water resource management. In this, water resource management is to conserve, recycle, and restore. These are the three ways through which we can make the water resource management. First, that is conservation of water resources, implementing water efficient practices such as low flow fixtures and water wise landscaping to reduce consumption of water. Second will be recycling. So in this, treat and reuse wastewater for non-potable applications such as irrigations or industrial processes. Third will be restorations. In this, support inactivities to protect and restore natural water resources such as rivers, lakes, and wetlands. Here comes the topic air quality improvement. How to make the air quality improvement, that is emission reductions. Implementing cleaner technologies, transitioning to renewable energy to promoting sustainable transportations, indoor air activities, improving ventilations using air purifiers and minimizing the use of volatile of organic compounds, monitoring and reporting. In this, regulatory monitoring air quality and publicly reporting on progresses in order to ensure accountability. Ecosystem production and restorations. In this ecosystem production and restorations, first will be biodiversity conservations. In this biodiversity conservations, this is how to protecting habitats, preventing deforestation, and supporting the preservations of endangered species. Second will be habitat restorations. In this habitat restorations, implementing reforestation, wetland rehabilitations, and other inhabitants to revive degraded ecosystems. Third will be environmental advocacy. In this, engaging in policies, advocacy, and community outreach to promote environmental stewardships. Environmental compliances and regulations. Regulatory compliances. Adhering to local, national, and international environmental laws and regulations to avoid legal penalties. Second, that is environmental audits. Regulatory assessing operations in order to identify and address by any non-violences or environmental risks. Third, that is stakeholder engagement, collaborating with regulatory bodies, industry associations, and also the local community to ensure environmental accountability. Fourth, that is continuous improvements. In this, regulatory reviving and updating environmental management practices to stay ahead of evolving regulations. Thank you.